Okay. I want to talk about that. Good thing about dirty strats is it helps everyone come together. Am Gorilla can confirm this is fine. Okay. I didn't actually execute this properly, but I would like to talk about this situation because Printf did a lot of coaching with me on this. And there is a skill to this particular scenario that if you are interested in fighting or defending cannon rushes is worth understanding. I'm going to drop a stream marker. So I don't actually know if he's done a video on this, so I might cut this as a VOD later. Okay. So at this phase of the game, I've basically committed. We don't have a gateway up, right? So there's never really going to be a phase of this game where I'm getting gases and a cyber, right? So we are not closing this out with a Stargate. If opponent chooses to like lift and fly down here or whatever, we'll 3-gate robo to try to finish them out. But for now, the plan is we are going to win control of this high ground area, and we're going to do it with cannons against their marine bunker SCV. So with that as the stage set, right? The first phase is to buy as much time for the cannons with well-timed cancels as you can. Again, here's the line. You want to come to right here, but not cross over, right? Or else you lose 150 minerals for no reason. And then being very, very careful with the SCV, right? Or the probe, right? Because opponent wants to pressure here. So like I'm watching this cannon, I'm watching this cannon, I'm watching this cannon. I'm kind of sort of keeping an awareness of my money, but if I'm honest with you, I never once looked up here that I can recall. I just kind of had an intuition for about how often I would be able to afford a new cannon, or knowing that canceling would push me over the top and be able to afford a cannon, right? So here I'm watching this. It's tempting to cancel it right away, right? Oh, they're shooting it, I might lose my stuff. You have to, if you've ever played a healer in an MMO or like an Overwatch or whatever, it's the exact same thing as that. And this is, I think, why I'm like okay at canceling, because I've always played support in those team games. What you need to establish in your head is the rate of incoming damage, right? What is the rate of incoming damage? Is there any replenishment of health happening, i.e. Building HP going up because it's building? And then is that rate of damage changing, right? So that's kind of this phase. I'm like, okay, now's the moment, right? So we cancel, and I bought enough time for this cannon to get up, right? And now in my head, this cannon being further forward controls more space, right? And is going to therefore be more scary to opponent. And I think it was actually a little bit too scary to opponent compared to how scary it should have been. Let's see, yeah. I mean, like, maybe that's warranted, but they end up deciding that they need to repair anyway. So all of this is just dicking around, right? You should have, if you were ever going to repair, you should have just done it to begin with, I think, right? Maybe not, I don't know. Terrans can sound off. Maybe this preserves the SCV HP until it matters. Like you're kind of using half of the bunker health. That could be valid. Okay, but now here's the important bit. This is what I actually wanted to talk about. If you have 2 cannons up and you're fighting this, right? It's important to note that it takes 3 shots to kill an SCV, right? So imagine that I hotkey my cannons and I focus fire, go kill this one, right? Well, in reality, I should kill that one first, but imagine that I'm like, yep, kill that one, then this one, then that 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 one. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go 2 shots, kill it, waste a shot. 2 shots, kill it, waste a shot. 2 shots, kill it, waste a shot. So what you would like to do instead is you go attack this one, right? Then tell this one, hey, finish that one off. You finish the one off that I told you to start with. Then you take them again, queue them up on the next one. Both of you shoot this guy. One of you shoot the next guy. Then both of you shoot the next guy after this one finishes off. So we can kind of see me try to do this, I think. Let's watch. Okay, so this shot the bunker, I think, because it wasn't in range of the SCV. This kind of makes it wonky, so you have to figure out what's in range of what as well. So there we went 2 shots into this one, then I finished that one off because this cannon's not in range. So I don't think it matters until this one finishes, maybe. So now here, I thought this was in range and would finish this one off, so I'm not doing it properly. Should be some sort of micro challenge. I believe that he does have a map for it, Teldream. I don't know if it's in minute micro or not. I can't remember. Do you know that he has one? If he does, I'll just link out to that instead. I don't need to make a video about it. I can't recall that he'd made one, but maybe he has while I've been on hiatus. But in any case, you kind of see the little mini game, right? It's like you make the SCV red, right? And then you pick a new one, but only for half of your cannons. And so opponent ends up GGing before this. Let's see. I don't know if he does, just saying it would be nice. Yeah, for sure. It's so cool how Printf makes those. So for anybody, I guess I will cut this VOD then. For anybody watching on YouTube who has not checked out Minute Micro, if you've watched my bite-sized StarCraft 2 thing, it's literally that, except not dealing with the mindset stuff, only the mechanics stuff. And it's way better because it comes with like custom maps you can go into and practice. Here, let me